You describe kind of the scheme that Stanford runs defensively. I know it's a 3-4, but is it kind of a bend don't break type?
Yeah, and when you first just kind of glance at it, you're thinking 3-4, but then as you watch it, they're really closer to almost a 50-50 4 down and 3-4, using a lot of the same personnel. So it's really a thing where you're kind of preparing for two different defenses as far as the fronts. So, and they do a nice job with that. And yeah, they really try to smother the run game and be able to have 7 or 8 around the box and try to keep everything in front of them and make you earn it and go down the field and try to score it. Don't give up the big plays, smother the run game, and they do a good job with that. They're unique where they bring some pressures from depth. So it may not be necessary to get home to the quarterback, but it give you an illusion of having a 5-man box and it's a 7-man box and things of that nature. They do a good job with that. Good movement, and they've got some obviously really talented players up front.
Is it situational, or is it they just like to throw those different looks that they can run it regardless of whatever the situation
regardless
is?
That's the thing. It's you break it down by formation, by down and distance, and it's multiple in all situations.
These bowl games, obviously, is a chance. The bowl month is a chance for younger players to get out of reps early.
Yeah.
How critical is that for y'all as offensive line to lose 3 seniors or 3 starters headed into next year?
Well, it's huge, in the fact that obviously Lucas Crowley and John Heck really are the 2 guys that we're going to lose. And so just to try and develop a couple centers, and every practice we can get with that is big. And then as many reps as William Sweet and Charlie Heck can get, and the young guys, Luke Elder, it's important.
These seniors, the senior class, do you have any stories and emotions going through your head right now, knowing this is the last run with some guys that you recruited and coached for the last 4 years?
Yeah, first thing is it went fast. I was thinking about TJ Logan, and I was at Wake Forest for the state championship, and I was at Wake Forest when he had his unbelievable game, and it really doesn't seem like it was that long ago. And 4 years went by fast with him, and 5 years with some of the other guys. And I'm just appreciative of what these guys have done. I just think of where we were when we first got here, and had some unbelievable players. Then you kind of went into the realm of dealing with the loss of scholarships and all the negative type of stuff that you had, and these kids just fought through it and went through it and adjusted to it, and really I think has raised the bar of what our expectations are for this program.
Beyond Logan, is a couple guys that stand out to you as just the seniors that are moving?
Oh yeah, obviously for me it starts with the old linemen. What Caleb Peterson and John Ferranto and John Heck and Lucas Crowley have done for this program and how hard they've worked, and I'm appreciative of them for that, and everybody that's associated with this program should be. And then, obviously you start going into Switz and Mack and TJ Logan, man, go on and on. Those guys, it's been a pleasure coaching them, really, and that's, it's not always the case at times, but they've really done a good job for this program, and really going to miss those guys.
How's Tommy Hatton grown since the opportunity came about after Caleb got hurt?
He's grown quite a bit. He really started to get in a groove there where I thought he was playing really well. Had a really nice game against Virginia and started getting better. He had some down moments in our last game, and that's the thing that for him to grow is handling that mentally. It's okay if I get beat on a play, I can't let that beat me for the next 3 plays, and that's always been a thing with him. He's such a competitor and pleaser that when he has one bad play, he feels like he's let the whole world down, and that really affects him, and he's got to learn to move on and stay positive. And so I think early in the year, if that would have happened, it would have been really hard for him to bounce back. And even just you take that game, as the game went on, he really started to play a little better, and his attitude is better. So there's definite growth there.
Is he going to be prominently in the mix at the center starting job in the spring?
Definitely.
How much do these reps, it's a different position, how much do these reps help him in that respect?
I think every rep is critical every time you get them. When they get back here from Christmas, the O-line will go out there and do drills and reps on their own 2 or 3 times a week. And like I said, every one of those counts. To the 10 minutes they do after a weight workout, anything they do is building that muscle memory and getting better. It all counts.
You expect Sweet to be the guy at right tackle next year?
It'll be interesting. I have high expectations for him, and I think Charlie Heck has really improved. And so, again, it's trying to find your 5 best and find a way to plug them in. And maybe Charlie, Sweet, and Spain are 3 of the top 5, and so I got to move somebody around. And